All right, Shalom. We're going to start out with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, coming at you with another lesson of the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I was speaking to someone close to me, and they were asking me, a lot of questions being asked on the social media, questions being asked and statements are being made of saying, it's no coincidence that these things, a lot of these storms, heavy judgments by Yahweh Shem Shad, which we in the faith know, that these heavy storms are happening to the people that are in heavy witchcraft, right? And I just spoke on it briefly, and I was like, well, these are judgments from the Lord, okay? But I said it's not no coincidence that these judgments is happening to, a specific people, so to speak, right? Now, we know there are storms, storms and earthquakes and all these different things like that happening in diverse places as well. But when you really look at it, when you look at it, there's one tribe specifically who is always getting that heavy judgment dealing with storms. All right, and it's the tribe of Levi. Okay, the tribe of Levi, you so-called Haitians today. Now dealing with Hurricane Ida hitting New Orleans, who's heavily populated down there in the New Orleans. Okay, yeah, you got Judah, in these areas and all different other tribes, but Levi is heavily down New Orleans. Okay, even when dealing with Haiti, okay, who dwells in the land of Haiti? Levi, which they are the priests of our nation, and they had a high duty, a standard to uphold, which they went away from, which we all as a whole as a nation had, standards, right, that we rebelled against the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah. But Levi or the priest, okay, of our nation, right? So what they're into is what? Heavy witchcraft, and the scriptures goes into on what Jig does, and we're specifically dealing with Levi in this lesson. Now, I just typed this in just to, touch on it briefly. The duty of a priest in ancient Israel. It says the priests were to officiate at many offerings under the law of Moses, including the Passover sacrifice, sin offering, guilt offering, release of the scapegoat, burnt offering, peace offering, heave offering, meal offering, a dough offering, drink offering, incense offering, a thank offering, etc. All right, so it's going into the priest, right? The priest was basically our mediator to the Most High, to the nation of Israel. The priests were the mediator to the Most High, and now in this time we know who is that mediator? Yahweh Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai, because he became the ultimate sacrifice. He is our way back to the Heavenly Father. Matter of fact, let's get that real fast before we get too far off in the lesson. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5. It says, "For there is one power and one mediator between the Most High and men, the man Yahweh Shai, or Salaki, the man Hamashiach Yahweh Shai." So Yahweh Shai is that mediator. Yahweh Shai is our go-between. Okay, he has been made the high priest after the order of Melchizedek. Now, I'm not trying to make this long. I just want to hit this point. All right, dealing with Genesis chapter 49, verse 5, it says, Simeon and Levi, right? Simeon are the so-called Dominicans today, right? Of the ones that go back to the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Levi are brethren, right? Because they're brothers, Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. And this instruments of cruelty is talking about what? Witchcraft. Right? Voodoo, Santa Maria. This is what they get into. Heavy witchcraft in these locations. Right? It says, "Oh, my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, my honor. Be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and their self-will they dig down a wall." You can go into that back history of what took place when, I believe it was a Hamite slept with their sister Dinah. Right? But when you go into it, says, "Oh, my soul, come not down into their secret, unto the assembly, my honor, be not thou united." Now, when you look at, when you look at this map, right? When you spiritually, Simeon and Levi, they're not united. They don't get along. Okay? There is a division, a war amongst them. Okay? Haitians don't like Dominicans, and Dominicans don't like Haitians. Right? But look, they're brethren. And they are on the same island. So not only are they divided by a river, they're divided in spirit. You see the map. Let's see if there's a better one. But you see how it's divided. Okay, and this is what the scriptures talk about. Okay, everything you can find can go back to the Holy Scriptures. All right, you see Haiti on the left and the DR on the right, the Dominican Republic, but they're brethren, right? In both of these areas, they are into heavy witchcraft. Like I said, Haiti deals with voodoo, right? Dealing with the instruments of cruelty, and the Dominican Republic deal with let's see, witchcraft. I believe it's Santa Maria. Well, hold on, let me see. Santa Morete. No, that's the one for them. But see, this is what Issachar do. Issachar be into this madness too. All right, the dead, and all that crap. Jake be going hella off. Witchcraft. The spell checker fix this. Oh man. Santeria. Salakia Santeria. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they practice down on them islands. Santeria. Right? It said, Ola Dama is believed to be the ultimate source of, I don't know what they say. It's Ike, a supernatural force permitting the universe that can be manipulated through ritual actions. Practitioners venerate the Uruka at altars, either in home or in the casa, which is a temple, which is run by the Santeria priest, the Santeria, or Santeria, priestess, meaning a woman, right? But see, this is the instrumental cruelty that they do, that the Bible speaks of, right? So let's read that again. Genesis chapter 49, verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren, and instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. So now, jumping back, dealing with Levi, right? Who were they? They were the priests of our nation. Okay, so going back into, let's go to the book of Hosea, right? This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Right? So the priest had an objective to do. Right? Like I said, the whole nation, we all failed, the standard, because we rebelled against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We rebelled against his will. We didn't obey, what we signed off for. Right? But dealing with the priest, let me see. Because this is about Levi. Verse 7, it says, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore, I will change their glory into shame. And this is what you see happening. Okay? And not only did this happen to the priests of our nation, but it happened to, us as a whole. We're no more, as the nation that's looked upon of, honorable. We're looked as a nation that's looked upon as what? Reproach, shame. All the things that the Lord said was going to happen to us for our disobedience. Right? And there's something I want to get specifically. Is it Malachi or is it in I can't think of it. Salakia. This was just through the spirit real quick, nothing planned. Salakia. But let's type this in real quick. Let me see. So, all right. So let's read this. Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 5. It says, and the priests of the sons of Levi shall come near, for them the Lord thy God hath chosen to minister unto him, and bless in the name of Yahweh, and by the word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried. And the sons of Aaron were the one who was made, who held the priesthood. Okay. Now, something else I wanted to get. Can't find it. But, the point is, right, that all these things is happening, right? And the brother's going into it right here, as well, dealing with Levi. But the point is that, the judgment that's happening upon our people, this is no coincidence, all right? This judgment is happening upon our people because the Lord said these things was going to happen unto us for our disobedience, right? Now, like I was saying before, this heavy judgment that a lot of people are seeing, they're wondering, they're saying, well, is it because of witchcraft? I mean, is it because of all the witchcraft and things that the partaking that Jake is doing in these particular areas? And that's what it would seem like, right? And like I said, you gotta keep in mind too of, like I said before, this heavy judgment that's coming, especially Levi. Heavy judgment that's coming to Levi. Why? Because they were the priests. Okay, they were the priests, and they were supposed to do the things pertaining, for the rest of the children of Israel. Okay, so that's why a big whooping is coming upon them, because they were the people we had to go through a lot of different things. right? So, I mean, I just wanted to touch on that. The Spirit, Lord, willing, hope was edifying. Salakia, couldn't find certain scriptures that I wanted to. You guys, this was an impromptu, but hope it was edifying. Shalom.